Aloha everybody, it's your boy Kamaka back at it with another video out here in Manju Su. Let's get it. So I don't know if people actually start their videos like that, but I just wanted to impress you guys and want everybody to think I'm cool. Nah, I'm just kidding, I'm really cool. Oh yeah, don't actually pay attention to this. I was just playing softball last week in a tournament and made some crazy diving catches and hit the game-winning run, but whatever, enough about me. Alright, so about me. The reason I'm making this video is because as I get closer to the end of my service, I start to reflect on my service. And I think about all the things that I've learned and all the things that the Malagasy people have taught me without even like purposely teaching me, you know? It's not like they just gave me a lesson and was like, learn this. What I'm saying is, over my 3 years, I've just learned so much. This is a blog post I wrote up 2 years ago maybe. So if you want to check it out, I'll put the link in my description below and you can read it. Alright, so 4 things we can learn from the Malagasy people. Oh, and before this video starts, don't forget to like, subscribe, and all those other things. You know, people always wait to the end to tell people to like and subscribe, but why not like this video before you even figure out if you like it or not? Exactly. Oh, and hello to my new subscribers. It's a pretty cool day because I just reached 800 subscribers, which is a lot in my books. I'm still working my way up to 1,000 subscribers and hoping that it can just keep growing, because when I get back home after Peace Corps, I got some crazy plans. And if you subscribe right now, you'll get the first notifications of my crazy plans, and you can tell all your friends, yeah man, I was subscribed to him since like the beginning. I was one of his first 800 subscribers. Don't forget to click the little bell thing on the side of subscribe so you get notifications every time a new video is posted. Blah blah blah. Alright, let's get into it. So here are 4 things that we can learn from the Malagasy people in my own Kamaka way of thinking. Number 1, Fotoana Gasy. Fotoana Gasy translates to Gasy time. And this one hits so close to home because in Hawaii we have the saying, I'm not late, I stay on Hawaiian time, which pretty much means we're always late. Hawaiian people aren't the most punctual people. And the same can be said for Malagasy people, except times 2. Malagasy time makes Hawaiian time look like nothing. I could get to a brew station, which is where I catch the local transportation to go to my site or anywhere else. I could get there at 8 a.m. and wait all the way to 10, 11, maybe even 12 p.m. at the latest, just until we leave. Now that is Gasy time. You set a meeting starting at 6, you guarantee, no, it's not starting until 6:30. I mean, depends on, you know, if it's like an official meeting, like with the government or something. But say like a teacher meeting or something like that. Or you're just meeting a friend and you say, yeah, let's meet at 12 o'clock for lunch. It's definitely safe to show up at 12:30 and nobody will be mad. They know that Malagasy time is a real thing. What I've learned from this is patience. I've always been a patient person and I consider myself a very patient person. But now, I'm extremely patient. You could just put me in a room alone for like an hour, 2 hours, and I'll just sit there and be fine. I'll just think about life, I don't know. Think about all my crazy ideas that I'm gonna do after this. In most situations, we can't control the outcome. So getting angry and stressing over things that's out of your control is just gonna make you more stressed out. So the best thing we can do is just kick back, relax, go with the flow, and just let life happen. And be patient. Number 2. So the second thing I learned from the Malagasy people, that I think we all can learn, is the word Manju Su. Manju Su is what they say when they welcome you into their house. So when I was back at site, I would walk by people's houses going to the market or anywhere, and people always say Manju Su, which means to come in. You don't have to always accept it, but if you do, you are welcomed into their house. There's food, there's drinks, and you just hang out. And people are so welcoming and they want to treat you like your family. And this is so amazing. You're just a random person that they don't even know, but they're telling you to come into their house and they're gonna give you food. The Malagasy people are some of the kindest people in the world. So say I have 2 candy bars. I could eat both candy bars and I'd be pretty satisfied, I'd be pretty full, and that's all. Then I'll go on with the rest of my day. But what if I gave one of those other candy bars to somebody else and we both shared it and we both were full, we were satisfied and happy? And that's kind of the way I see this Manju Su culture. If I had the 2 candy bars and I ate it, yeah, that's cool. But if I had 2 candy bars and I shared one with another person, then maybe my stomach wouldn't be as full, but my heart will be more full than any candy bar could ever make it, because candy bars don't make your heart full, and that's why. So I come from a sharing culture, because the Hawaiian culture in which I was raised in is a sharing culture. You know, we're family. You know, you have friends and guests over, you make them feel at home, you give them food, you take care of them. So that's what I really appreciate about the Malagasy culture, and that's what really makes me feel at home here. My fellow Americans, they would always get so surprised when I share my care packages that I get from Hawaii and these awesome Hawaiian Asian snacks that I get, and I'm just giving it to them willingly, and they're like, whoa, 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 I don't want to take that. Or, you know, they don't want to take my Hawaiian snacks because they know it's so precious to me. Yeah, I get that, but if I get this Hawaiian snack that makes me so happy, why not share that with somebody else? Why wouldn't I want that same happiness for somebody else? So that's why I share. That's what I was raised in. Everything in life is really better shared, except ice cream. You can get your own. Number 3, the third thing that I learned from Malagasy people is that we got it easy. Like in America, we got things very, very easy. We have amenities on amenities on amenities. If I keep saying amenities, I'll probably mess it up, so I won't say amenities anymore. We have technology that talks back to us. Touchscreen, everything. If we want to wash our clothes, we just go a couple feet to our laundry room, press a couple buttons, and we have clean clothes. But here, people have to walk half a mile to a mile to go to a river just to fetch water and wash their clothes. When I was living back in the countryside, just to shower, I would have to go downstairs, go to my well, fetch water, which is attached to this super long rope, put it in another bucket, take that bucket all the way upstairs, put it in another bucket, come back down, get more water, put it back upstairs, heat up water, mix that hot water with the cold water, bring that bucket all the way down to my shower area, sweep my shower area because it's super dusty, and then I can shower. So pretty much preparing the water, preparing my shower takes about 20 minutes, and the actual showering takes about 5 minutes. And same thing goes with cooking. The Malagasy people, they have to cut the wood, they have to put it on top of their fatampero, which is like their cooking stove thing you cook stuff. It's almost like a grill. They have to light the wood, they have to wait till the fire to start, they have to cut everything, they have to get more water so that they can wash dishes, they have to clean the water so that they can cook with clean water, and then like an hour later they can finally start. What I've learned from this is that we really take things for granted, especially clean drinkable water. I mean, in America, we don't have this clean drinkable water. We have hot water and cold water. We have water fountains. We have all these things at our disposal. Clean water is something we totally take for granted. And a lot of other things, electricity, commuting, just like going to the grocery store, which is only like 30 minutes away. Some people live way out in the countryside and have to travel half a day just to get to a grocery store. You know, just take a step back before you start complaining about things, because you know that saying, people have it worse than you? For the most part, that is pretty true, and I feel like in America we are pretty entitled. Put everything in perspective and realize that we don't have it that bad, even when you feel like you have it bad. You know, problems are different in America and here, so you can't compare those things, but for the most part, try not to complain, don't take things for granted. Our chores are their everyday life work. They don't complain about fetching water, washing clothes, washing dishes, making food. They just do it to survive, not to get a $20 weekly allowance from their parents or whatever people give out these days. Just think about it. Number 4, rice is life. The staple of all things Malagasy. The cure to every sickness. Rice. I'm talking about rice. See, in America, we eat rice as a side dish. You know, with our main dish being some sort of meat or something else like that. But here in Madagascar, rice is the main dish. And the side dish would be something like a small piece of meat or some greens. Malagasy people really believe that if you don't eat rice, you won't be full. They say something like sivari sivuki, which is like no rice, not gonna be full. And people really need rice with their meals or they just won't feel full. They will eat something and then go and get rice afterwards just to feel full. It's pretty crazy. But for me, adjusting to this wasn't really a problem because in Hawaii we eat rice 3 times a day, but we eat it as a side dish. But here, I've learned to love rice even more. And what I realized is if you don't eat rice, you won't be full. If you're not full, you won't be happy. So in conclusion, if you don't have rice in your life, you can't live a full and happy life. So what I learned from this is never be anybody's loka. Loka means side dish. Be their rice. If nobody's gonna love you like Malagasy people love rice, then that person isn't the one for you. I'm telling you right now, rice is life. Don't settle for being somebody's side dish. Be their main dish. Be rice. Alright, so that's about it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you learned something. I hope that maybe you got interested in coming to Madagascar or learning about the Malagasy people, because they are some of the best people I have ever met in my life. Yeah, so as always, like and subscribe if you want to. Even if you don't want to, please like and subscribe. I need people, please. Yeah, I really hope you enjoyed this video. Yeah, so that's about it. I don't really have anything to say. You guys have anything? It's the weekend. Nobody's here. I forgot. I don't have any friends. Alright, well, see you guys next time. Ahoy ho, kākou.